If you and your loved one have been looking for the agility of a Class B with the room of a Class C, welcome to the Freedom Elite 24KE. Hey, what's up? It's Chris Young. Welcome to one of my favorite new items this year, the Ford Transit Super B. This is the Freedom Elite 24KE. This coach comes in at 25 feet 10 inches and is awesome for couples that have been wanting the ability and agility of a Class B but need more space and features that you're going to find most common in Class Cs. I actually want to start right here in this living area. Then we're going to go to the dash. Then I'm going to go to the bathroom and the bedroom. So we're kind of going to bounce around a little bit, but hang with me and hopefully it'll make sense. Now, right over here on the campsite, the thing that I love about Thor and their motorhomes are what they're able to pack into a small area. Right here, we have pressed surface countertops with an extendable top, which is going to increase your prep space without blocking anything, but also giving you the ability to come and go as you please without knocking your head off while walking in. You also see how they have things like backlit cabinetry with LED lights, shaker style cabinets with oversized mat pulls, and a lot of times the things that are inside the storage, like the hidden hinges, even the shelves, are a little bit stronger than what you're going to get in even most travel trailers and fifth wheels. So I'm a big fan of that. Got space there, got a pop-up power station with wireless charging right here. You got the windows, you got the pull-down shade, you got the wood balance. Then when it comes to cooking, you got the Dometic 2-burner cooktop right here with the grill style grates and the tempered glass cover that also doubles as a backsplash. And sure, unlike most travel trailers and fifth wheels, you do not have an oven in most motorhomes, but you do have the oversized microwave. Sometimes they're convection, sometimes they're air fryers. Having that option is pretty nice. Then when it comes to your storage underneath, got a dedicated spot for your trash can down here. I got me some drawer storage, which I kind of like how they glazed the cabinetry. They gave me full extension on drawer guides. They even gave me a spot for pots and pans down here, which I thought was pretty nice. But remember, this coach is only 25 feet 10 inches long, and to me, this is a couples coach because the 24KE will only sleep 3 people. Over here on the side is where you're going to sleep the third. But I'm digging this space, and follow me here. More beautiful cabinetry, strut supported, another large window, so light and cross breeze inside of this thing is awesome. And I haven't even shown you the best light source yet, but I like what they did here. Because a lot of times in travel trailers and fifth wheels, you got a dinette, and sometimes you got a dinette and a sofa. Here, because it is a true couples coach and we're only 25 feet 10 inches, what they did was they gave you these adjustable tables that not only act as a pretty good dinette for your little TV dinner, you know, your little one tray, maybe it's your factor meal, however you want to do it, but you and your loved one can sit here, enjoy your meal, watch the TV, which is right across the way above the door, it's an Insignia Smart TV, so it's also on the swivel arm, but I got wireless charging as well as USB-C charging, cup holder, adjustable tabletop for work or for eating. Then if I want to get some sleep, I can kick this out into a sleeper. One person is probably max on this. But to give you even more charging and storage options, you got the little suspension net right here, as well as USB-C and A charging. So if you got the smaller tablet or the cell phone, boom, plug it in, hold it right there. The only difference with most Class Cs, you have the bunk over cab area right here. With the Super Bs, sometimes you get the bunk over cab, sometimes you don't. The thing that they did that I like right here, and it's going to blind my buddy Ryan, I know he's not going to like it, is they added a skylight. This is a very nice feature, not only for when you're driving down the road to give you some natural light, but when you're hanging out at the campsite, you're getting natural light from the top, not just the sides, or from my vent and fan, which is also in the ceiling. So to me, that was a very nice feature. Yes, I'm losing the sleeping space, but I still got some storage area, I still got the lip, but I gained myself a skylight. Absolutely love that. Now, if we flip the script, right as you enter into the 24KE, that's where you're gonna find your touch screen, your command panel. And I gotta tell you, every year it seems like they get better and better and better with the electronics and just the advancement of the electronics. The one thing that I really like that they did, usually to see how much juice you have left in your batteries, you have to actually click on the power or the diagnostics. Right here, they actually included what you have on the battery here. Very nice feature, because if you try to go to run the slide out, it's not working. You see you only got like 10 amps, well then you know, or 10 volts, you know you don't have enough juice to run it out. So having that is very nice. But if I want to control my lights, I can. If I want to control my electric, maybe run the generator, which you do have on this one, I can. The climate I thought was really cool, because they have almost like the Nest style dial in here. Really like the advancements and the options that they have here, because it just feels like it's a little bit more futuristic. And you can also check your tanks on here as well. Now your tanks for the 24KE on this one are 31, 27, and 20. That's your fresh, your gray, and your black. But all in all, pretty sweet operation here. And of course, I mentioned my TV up above my head right there, giving you great views from, well, as long as you're not watching it and driving, pretty much anywhere inside this area. And speaking of driving, let me show you the cab. Now, the Freedom Elite 24KE is on the Ford Transit chassis, which is why when I'm standing here above the cockpit, I'm not sunk down like most Class Cs. I kind of feel like Godzilla, like I'm getting ready to just stomp on all the Lego buildings and rah, rah, rah. You also have the touchscreen right here. Now, this has got all the standard stuff that most vehicles are gonna have. You got the Android Auto, you got the Apple CarPlay. It's got your chance to check out the backup camera. It's got your apps, your features, your setting, the whole nine, your HVAC controls. I really like what they did here. And since it's Ford, you can also opt for some Ford safety additions that will do things like lane monitoring, you know, even, I mean, there's tons of safety features you can get added onto it. And I would highly suggest you get that package added on. But let's say we just want to take out from our navigation to our features. You can change the drive modes based on where you want to go, based on the fuel efficiency that you want. If you're going to be towing or hauling anything, because you do have a 5,000-pound hitch on this bad boy, you got some mud or something coming up, it gives you tons of options to not only make it safer to get to where you're going, but hopefully enjoy that trip a little bit more. You do have the telescoping and tilting steering wheel here. Right there is my backup camera in the rearview mirror. Sun visors, great visibility, and the Ford Transit sits on the 3.5 liter V6 engine with 310 horses and 400 pound-foot of torque on this bad boy. The thing that I like about the Transit chassis versus like the Ram or even the Sprinter chassis, this one to me feels like it has more get up and go. But in the line of like entry level to premier luxury, Mercedes Sprinter is probably going to be your luxurious. Then to me, the Ford Transit comes next. It's a little bit better than the Ram, the ProMaster. For the handling, it feels very tight. It almost feels more sporty than the Ram, even more sporty than the Mercedes, but you get good fuel efficiency inside the Transit as well. So if you've been wondering which chassis should you get, that to me, in my opinion, is the difference between the three. But we do have a buying guide that can help you pick it out. We'll try to put a link down in the bottom. But only thing I'm not crazy about with this was when the seats swivel around, how close it is to the level floor back here. But if I'm splitting hairs, that's really nothing with motorhomes. Speaking of splitting hairs, let's talk about how we're gonna wash my hair. Let me show you the bathroom. Now, this is where it's gonna get a little tight, so you might have to use your imagination with me, but I'm right here in the midship of the 24KE, where the bathroom is behind me. I got some storage, which is my ward storage for my bedroom right here, mirrored ward, some good drawer space, and I got the double opening fridge, so I can open from here, I can open from here, but my all-time favorite thing about this layout is this feature right here. You're not gonna be able to see it, but you're gonna be able to hear it. What am I talking about? Bam! I get to close stuff off to get cleaned up. And if I need to, I can reach from the shower to the fridge to get myself my all-time favorite shower beer. That's right, kids. We just went NC-17. But the fact that you actually have a prep area, and here, Ryan, I'm gonna do this for you. I want you to come here. Come with me. Come with me. Come on, we're gonna get a little tight. We're gonna get a little tight. Okay, all right, now you go that way. You like that movie magic we just did right there to show you this area of the shower? There are two grown men in this area right here. I don't want any comments down below, okay? Y'all keep them to yourselves. But look at the space that you have midship of the 24KE. Yes, I am making light and I'm trying to have a little bit of fun here. But more importantly, I'm trying to show you the actual space that you have when you close off the front portion of the 24KE from the bedroom portion. Now I have an actual prep and shower area. From my pedestal style vanity with some storage underneath to my neo-angled shower And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get in it while Ryan's on the toilet. I got my skylight. I got my decorative brushed nickel handle, my corner notches. I got my bowl, which is elevated. Then they gave me even more linen storage. I got a vent and fan. I got hangers. I got a tankless water heater. And right across from me is my ward. So I can get cleaned up. I can get dressed. I can brush my teeth, do whatever, get my hair done, and not have to worry about messing with anybody in the bedroom who may still be sleeping, or somebody that might be sleeping over there, or more importantly, if it's daytime, they can't see in. I have my privacy. Absolutely love these types of layouts when they section it off, because to me, separation of space is so important inside of RVs. Now let's take a look at your versatile bedroom. And even to increase my privacy, the doors aren't all you have. You also have a privacy curtain. So if you just want to knock out back here, you can. So the motorhome that I had, that I absolutely loved, had the split twin king conversion system like this. The thing that I liked about it was, A, it made my RV feel a little bit bigger because I wasn't cut off right here by just bed. B, if it was just me, I didn't have to make the whole bed. I could just sleep on one side. Or if my wife was kicking like Pele the soccer star every night, I could lift this up and bam, I was safe. My kidneys were secure. And I absolutely loved it. But you have the versatility of making this an entertaining spot as well for you and your loved one, because you got another TV right here. Both of you can sit, hang out right here. You got the cup holders. This then flips over and fits right here to become your king size bed. And you still got tons of storage space, strut supported, beautiful white cabinetry, wood balances, as well as opening windows, nightshades if you need it, and 12-volt connections if you have the CPAP machine, and my AC is located right here. So I can just cut the quick cool dumps on, maybe cut the AC a little bit lower, not use as much power, so forth and so on. Really like the thoughtfulness and the flow of this RV and just how they laid everything out. But it's small, and it's a couples coach because you're only 25 feet, 10 inches long. But all in all, with the separation of space, the fact that it's on the Transit chassis, I think this is a win for any couple that's looking for their first motorhome. Now let's go take a look at the outside. And here we are on the outside of the absolutely beautiful Thor Freedom Elite 24KE. Let's start right up front. Now, as I mentioned, it's going to be tough to see because we are at a show, but you're on the Ford Transit chassis. You got that 310 horsepower engine with 400 pound-foot of torque, all-wheel drive. And like I mentioned, to me, the Ford Transit has a little bit more get up and go than the other chassis. But to be 25 feet, 10 inches long, you got the Girard scissor awning with the LED light strip. You got the oversized heated mirrors here. Love the wheels. Love the fiberglass exterior, love the frameless windows, and all of your storage is also going to be rotocast, meaning it's super easy to clean, but it's that reinforced plastic. Right here you got your LP quick connect and you got your spray port, aka external shower. Just do me a favor, don't put your camp chairs in front of this. This is the back of your furnace. Right back here, that's going to be your fresh tank fill. And you have tri-access garage storage in the rear with both finished off as well as rotocast, and you've got 110 plugs. So if you want to put in some outside entertainment or maybe even just plug in your cell phone, you absolutely can. On the rear, it's going to be kind of tough to tell, but right there's your 5,000-pound hitch as well as your backup camera and your rear ladder prep. I just feel like the Ford Transits feel a little bit more premier and luxury than others, and in some cases feels a little bit more luxury than the Mercedes. And I know I'm gonna get some hate on that, but that's okay. It's my opinion. Leave me some comments down below and tell me what you think. But for a coach that has all these features, you got solar, you got the dual fuel generator on this one as well, so you can take it off grid if you want, the 15K BTU AC, the high output furnace, the gorgeous interior. Plus, I love the versatility of that little jackknife sofa slash dinette slash workspace and the split twin king conversion bed and the separation of space thanks to the double doors in the bathroom. I just feel like for the active couple that wants to get up and go, doesn't have anything to tow with, but wants to go see, maybe just, hey, we don't have to go to a campground. We just want to go to the lake, park and check it out. I want to go to the mountains, park and check it out. Dude, it's got a generator on it and it's all-wheel drive. Come check it out for yourself. rv.campingworld.com or come into your local Camping World. This is the Thor Freedom Elite 24KE. Please leave me some comments down below and let me know what you thought about it. And while you're at it, click like, subscribe, and notify so the next time we do one of these, you're the first one to get it. I'm Chris Young for Camping World. I'll see you soon.